How are you? I hope all you are doing good. Welcome to the Learn Good Easily. Today we will continue with our stack series. I hope you have accessed the stack playlist. If not, access it because we are going through in a continuous manner. So one by one we are solved. So today the question which you are going to be solved, that is more that you can relate with the previous question which we have solved in the stack. So before moving to the next question, if you haven't subscribed the video, if you haven't subscribed the channel and like the and yeah, so please comment it, and also you subscribe the channel because it's important for me and any YouTuber. Because so let's move towards our next question. So our next question is very easy. Here it is given that we have a valid stack sequence. We need to check whether it is a valid stack sequence. What it means? It means that we have a two thing, push and pop. So push means we need to push that particular element, all the elements in the stack, and if we find a subsequent element in the pop array, then we need to pop that particular element from our stack. And at the last, if we remain with an empty stack, then I can say yes, it's a valid stack because both are valid and both make my stack empty. If any one of not if any one of them is not valid, then our stack is not going to be empty. In this case, this is a valid stack and it is giving me true because at the last I am getting the empty stack. But here if you will see that here it is giving me false because our stack is not getting empty. At the end I am not getting my stack empty. So how the stack is going to be built? So here as you can see, first I will tell you this one. So this is one, and as you can see, the subsequent the corresponding element in the popped element is 4. So I cannot pop 4 because I because at this point I haven't inserted the 4 element. I haven't pushed the 4 element to my stack. So here I need to insert 1, then I need to insert 2, then I need to insert 3, then I need to insert 4. When I will insert 4, when I have done with the inserting 4, now I need to check at this index whether I'm getting a particular element in the popped stack which I have been pushed in the pushed stack. Yes, I have pushed the 4 element, and here it is given that you need to pop the 4 element. So I have now I need to pop the 4 element. Now my stack is 1 2 3. Here I'm getting 5, but till now there is no element in the pushed element, so I need to push here 5 as well. Now I got the 5. I need to pop it out. Now I'm remaining with 1 2 3. Now here 3 is the pop. Now we'll pop the 3. Now I will remain only 1 2. Now here it is saying that pop 2 element. I have popped the second one. Now I'm remaining with 1. Now it is saying push, pop the 1. So at the last I'm getting the empty string. But here I need to push 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So as I have pushed till 4, I got the 4. Now I have popped the 4. Then there is 3 element. Now I need to pause. Now I need to pop this 3. Now I got 2, but there is no 5 element in our stack because my stack is only containing 1 and 2. I need to, for popping the 5, I need to pop the 5 as well. So 1 2 we have popped, 3 we have popped, 4 we have popped till this point. Now I have popped 5, and now I have pushed 5. So here 1 2 5 element are there, 1 2 and 5 in the stack, and it is saying pop the 5. I have popped the 5. Now I have 1 and 2. It is saying pop 1, but stack the stack definition is last one first in, or first in last out. So it's mean that the element which you have inserted at the last, that will be popped out, that will be popped first out. Okay, or that will be out first. So the element which we have popped last, that will be out first. So here the last element I have inserted 2, so that will be popped first. But here it is saying pop 1. I cannot pop 1 because at the top of the book, at the top of the pile, there is a 2, and I need to pop first 2, then I can pop 1. But here it is saying pop 1, so I cannot be because it is after 2. So that's why it is saying one cannot be popped before 2, because 1 cannot be popped before 2. I hope that is clear. So here we need to just make an stack, and we need to follow if our stack is not empty and the last inserted element of the stack is equals to the corresponding element in the pop, then I will pop. Otherwise I will push continuously in our stack. So that is a one line which you need to follow, and on the basis of that you need to build the complete logic. So let's begin. So I hope you are I hope you like the series. You are happy with the playlist. We will move now to our next question. So here first we need to take the stack, then I need to take the two, or you can say the counter. So here I am again saying that you need to take the better name convention for your variable, uh, even the counter as well. Here you can take the counter of push, then counter of pop. I'm taking 1 and j, ij, but you need to take a better name convention, because that will help to anyone to understand without you need to understand, or without you do not have to work on it, that this is I, this is Z, this is for push, this is for pop. So anyone can understand by watching it. So that is called better code or best code, because it is self-explanatory. So you need to take the better name convention for everything, okay, because that will help you in the interview. So here I need to, because this is our counter for the pushed, so this will go to the end of the length of pushed, and the second counter is for j, and j is for the j will go to the length to the end of the pop. Now what I'm saying, if my stack is not empty, if our stack is not empty, the one line I have told to you, if our stack is not empty, and the last element in the stack is equals to the corresponding value in the pop, so you need to pop the value from the stack, otherwise you need to push. So here you need to push. So here you need to push what, from the pushed array you need to push the element in the stack, and here, okay, and here you need to increment the j pointer. So here if I will show you what I'm doing here. So so the so this is our stack, and here I'm inserting 1, here I'm inserting 2, here I'm inserting 3, okay. So what I'm saying, so assume this is our stack, okay, and this one is the popped, this is the popped array. So here I'm writing one of the logic is that if the last element of the stack is equals to the pop, assume that we have a 3, we have a 2, we have a 1. Now I have pushed the value in the stack. Now I'm comparing whether my stack, the last inserted element in the stack, is equals to the current value, or the value in the pop, means assume that we haven't found any of the element in the pop. So this is the, so from here we will start. So this is equal, now I will pop, and also I need to move towards the next pointer, okay. Now 2 is okay, again equals to 2. Now I will again move towards the next pointer. Now it is saying 1 equals to 1. Now now I'm remaining with the empty stack, and it is true. And for that, what was the push stack? Push stack should be, what was the push stack was 1, 2, 3, okay, and the popped stack is 3 to 1. So that's why I have inserted 1, because 1 is not equals to 3. 2 is inserted here because 2 is not equals to 3. Now I need to insert the 3 here. Now as I found 3 is equals to 3, now I need to, now my logic will be run that stack, the last inserted element in the stack, that will be equals to the pop. Now 3 is equals to 3, 2 is equals to 2, 1 is equals to 1, and I'm um, and I am remaining with the empty stack, and it is 2 as well. Okay, so that's the logic here. So that's the logic I have written. Stack does not empty, and my last inserted element is equal to the popped. So that if that is the case, then I need to pop. But here one of the thing you need to capture here. Okay, so first I will show you what I'm remaining with. So at this point, if you write the logic, it will work fine, but still my stack is not going to be empty. Why so? So let's see. This is I, this is J, and stack does not is stack. Okay, okay, okay. So let's run. Now you will get one. You will see that stack is also containing some of the element, and it is not empty. Okay, okay. So okay. Now as you will see 1, 2, 3, 5. So for this, why it is giving me 1, 2, 3, 5? Because it is giving 1, 2, 3, 5, because 1, 2, 3, 4 you have pushed. Now you have popped the 4 element. Now you will remaining with 1, 2, 3. Now you will come at 5, and 5 is not there, so you will insert it 5 as well. So this is a 0 index, this is 1 index, this is 2 index, this is 3 index, this is 4 index. As you have pushed the 5, your I counter will move to the next one, and I will become 5. I will become 5, and here what I have written, I should be less than equals to push, and length of push is 5, and I is also 5. So it is wrong, it will come out from the loop. So when you reach at the end of this one, and at the end of this one, you will come out of the loop, because your I pointer will equals to the is equals to the current pointer is equals to the length of the pushed. So here you need to write one of the more logic, that if you here you are you here you have some element in that pushed, then what you can write. So stack does not because you know that your stack has some element. So there is two condition, whether your stack sequence should match with the popped match with the popped element sequence, or it should not be matched. If it is matched, then at the end you will get an empty stack. If it does not match, then you will get some element in the stack. If you are getting some element in the stack, then it is going to be returning false. If it is stack, then if it is empty, then your stack is going to be returned true. So if your stack does not empty, because stack containing some of the element, and I need to write the same logic here. Sorry. So let me copy this one. So if your stack does not equals to empty, if your j is less than why I have written j, because every time my j pointer will going to be increased, because I need to match with our popped stack. So I need to simply at the last you need to return if your stack is equals to empty or not. Okay, if yeah, that's it. Let's try to run. Mhm. Why it is given that invalid stack j is less than yeah, there is two and. So it has, okay, one thing is wrong, this one, because in the above condition we have if else, that's why I is inside the loop, but here we have only one condition. So you need to increment the count, otherwise it will go time limit exceed. It will run contiguously to the infinite time. So it has been run. So let's try to submit our code. So it has been submitted, and here what is the time and space complexity. We are storing variable for the for we are storing variable in our stack, and stack is the return value, return array which are going to be, but still we are storing our element in our stack. So this is big of n is the length of the push and pop, length of anyone. So this is going to be 1000. So our stack length is 1000, and what is the time complexity? Popped and pushed is always big of n time, so it's a big of one time complexity solution, and big of an extra space. Not big O of 1, it's a big O of n, because every operation is big O of 1, and we need to perform every operation till n time, so it will become big O of n, and space complexity is also big O of n. So I hope you understood, guys. Please like the video and subscribe the channel if you like it really, and keep working hard. Solve question by yourself. Apart what I'm doing here, go to some other platform like HackerRank, HackerEarth. There are other good platform which are running, so you need to solve there as well, because these are very easy question, and in the interview only this level many companies are asked, like they are asking only medium level question and somewhat hard level question. So depend upon your profile, what the question they are going to be asked. But most probably the company which are going to be coming to your college, or the company which is going to you giving a good package like 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 20 lakh, they are only asking you the simple question stack. If you solve the medium level question of every topic like stack, binary tree, searching on the array and the binary tree, so you will get the good package, because no company is going to be asked the hard level question. Hard level question can be asked only in Google, Microsoft, Uber, Ola, these big companies. But other companies like Microsoft, these are Amazon, these are also asking. Microsoft is also asking, Amazon is also asking very easy level question. Easy level means uh, medium level question of the toughest, the question which really judge your logic building. Okay, so that is going to be asked question in Microsoft. I have also given the question, and I have also given the exam as well, and I have qualified the my Amazon test. So the question they have asked is very easy. They are very easy, but they are testing you just logic. So if you have logic for building logic, then you can solve this question and solve completely the medium level question. Do not skip any of the question, because any of the question can be asked in the interview. So solve the medium and easy level question completely. And if you want to go to the hard level, then it's also okay, because hard level is asking very rare, and if they ask, you can also solve it, because they are not going to be asked the very hard, they will ask the hard level which is easy. So that's it from my side.